What's up, everybody? Finally, it's Friday. This week kind of seemed like it went by fast. Um, Today's episode, some parts, of course, pissed me off. So I'm just gonna talk about this AJ Diane situation first. Okay, the only person with any real sense in that interrogation room today was John McBain. As far as this plea bargain was concerned, I'm like, Dante got his nose so far up Sonny ass, it don't make no sense. Like, I don't like he when he found out that they were gonna thinking about giving AJ a deal, he kind of went ballistic about it. I'm like, my dude, you don't even know AJ. AJ's been around way before you even came to Port Charles. You know nothing about AJ. You knew nothing about Michael until 3 years ago when you were undercover. So stop trying to act all self-righteous like you know Michael better than AJ would know Michael. You don't know shit better than nobody who's been in Port Charles longer than you. You only been here for 3.5 years. And you're all ballistic over what? You don't even know AJ. Like, seriously, you know nothing about AJ except the crimes that he committed and the fact that he's Michael's biological father. And I think the only reason why you're going up against AJ trying to make sure he go to prison is to solve Sonny's problem. Because you feel some type of gratitude towards Sonny because he gave you that $60,000 check for your surrogacy or whatever like that. So you feel some gratitude and stuff, and because y'all been getting closer. I just feel like Dante shouldn't even been in that interrogation room because I understand he's working this faison case or whatever like that. But at the same time, you're a walking conflict of interest where it comes down to AJ. You're a walking conflict of interest. You shouldn't even be in here. You know what I mean? Like John McBain, I agree with John. Cut AJ loose. Drop the charges. He got the evidence that y'all need against Faizon. I agree with John on that because Faizon is a much bigger fish than AJ Quartermaine. The district attorney talking about the public is going to be pissed if they find out we cut AJ loose. Maybe, but they're going to be even more happier when they find out that y'all finally arrest Cesar Faizon. What's more better, arresting Faizon or arresting AJ and keeping Faizon on the damn streets? Like, okay, granted, if in the near future if AJ commits a crime, fine, lock him up. But he got the stuff that y'all need for a permanent conviction on Faizon. Faizon is an international crime figure. Like, I would rather lock up Faizon than AJ any day of the week. Like I said, if AJ commits a crime in the near future, you ain't gonna get an argument out of me. Lock him up. Fine, throw away the key. That's if he's guilty of a crime that he does in the near future. But he got something that y'all can use, and the only way, of course, y'all gonna get it is if y'all cut him loose. But even if they didn't drop the charges, like Diane said, she can send this shit to the Justice Department because the Justice Department wants Faizon just as bad as the PCPD do. Like, either way, AJ was gonna get cut free. So I think it's best that John did the right thing and just made a deal, and I'm glad that he stuck up for that. Um, like I said, I'm not gonna discredit what I said before. John is a good cop, but he does bend the rules when it favors him. But today it showed that side of him that I like. That he's, a smart thinker. Before I was certain that Dante should have took the lead because he's been in Port Charles for 3.5 years. He know a little bit of the scenery and stuff like that. That's why I'm thinking he should have took the lead because he's been in the PCPD for a while. But I'm now starting to reconsider that as far as John McBain is concerned. I think John probably should be taking the lead because he made a smart choice today. Grab Faizon. He's a much bigger catch than AJ. Much bigger fish. Big time. AJ's not a career criminal. Faizon is. And I just feel like John McBain is the right person to kind of take the lead because he was the chief of detectives at the LPD. He was a lieutenant, and he used to be an interim commissioner, and he was the FBI for 12 years. So he got way more experience than Dante did. So I just feel like They were just, you know, stupid. Like, and then Dante talking about the picture that AJ showed him of Faizon from what, 6 years ago. He talking about that picture. He could have got that off the internet. Dante, how stupid are you? Like, you are so much your father's son. Y'all let y'all feelings, y'all personal feelings, cloud y'all common sense. You, that picture that AJ showed him, you can't get a picture like that off the internet. That's impossible. You can't get a picture like that off the internet. I doubt there is one of Faizon just like that on the internet. I doubt it. He is such a jackass. And if Dante think about it, if you arrest AJ and make sure he goes to Pettinville, don't you think Michael is going to start to hate you even more than he probably do already? It took him a while to actually forgive you. You're the one that put Michael in Pettinville 2 years ago, you jackass. So if you put Michael in Pettinville and then you turn around and put his biological father in Pettinville, don't you think that's going to kind of push him even further away from the Corinthos United front? Because that's what they're all presenting right now. Dante, Carly, Sonny. It's like the whole big ass Corinthos United front. And they're all trying to get Michael to rejoin. But the more they try, the more they're pushing him away. And they're so dumb they can't see that. Anyway, like I said yesterday, Dante is so disrespectful to Robert. And I don't like it. And first of all, Robert is a fucking legend on this show. Not just on this show, but in Port Charles in general. Shouldn't you be calling him Sir or Mr. Scorpio? Have some type of respect. I know Olivia raised you better than that. Have some respect for your elders and for a legend of his stature. Like, seriously, Robert. You barely know him. You just met the guy. Or you just know of him. You don't really know him. You should be calling him Mr. Scorpio. Show him some damn respect. Why don't you? I can't stand young people. That's, you know, not just young people, but new people on the show. I just can't stand them. It's like they got so much disrespect. It just irritates me sometimes. But anyway, I have so much more respect for Sabrina than I ever thought I would. Like, I have so much respect for her. I like her even more. She kind of does remind me of a younger Robin. I don't know if she reminds y'all of Robin, but she kind of does. The way she was sticking up to Todd and telling Todd off. I loved it. Todd, don't get me wrong, Todd is my favorite when he's not acting like a jackass, but he was acting so fucked up towards that girl. I'm like, why would you not want to... Yeah. Alright. Anyway. Sorry for that interruption. Somebody was calling me. What was I saying? Oh, anyway. I got so much more respect for Sabrina. Like, seriously, Todd is my favorite, but he was acting so dead wrong towards that girl. Everybody in town know Todd switched seeing baby with Taya Delgado's baby. Everybody know that. It don't matter if you admit it or not. They all know the truth because it all adds up. And you knew about it, so everybody know. Why not try to redeem yourself by bringing back one of the biggest things, and that's the nurse's ball? Why not bring that back? Todd is such a fucking liar. Like, talking about he ain't got the money because Jerry Jacks pretty much cleaned him out with that 18 million. 18 million? Todd, you own a private fucking jet that I'm sure costs way more than 18 million. Private jets go for at least 55 million, well, the good ones. And you talking about something you're cleaned out of $18 million? Todd, shut up. Your company, the Sun, Manning Enterprises, is worth more than that. All those companies that you bought when you were in Port Charles cost more than $18 million. So why are you lying? You got more than $18 million. Stop playing. So since Jerry Jacks took $18 million from you, that means you're dead broke? So you're broke. What about the briefcase with the money in it that Jerry gave you? What happened to that? Did you give that back? Because I don't remember him giving that up. I think he still had it. I don't know what he did with it. I kind of don't care at this point. But you need to stop fucking lying and talking about you ain't got $18 million. Todd, all you do is brag about how rich you are. But now as soon as somebody come for a charity or something like that, oh, you broke? Seriously, Todd? That's so fucked up on so many levels. What Sabrina is doing is such a worthy cause. It's a good cause. People still do need to be aware of excuse me. People do need to be aware of AIDS and HIV, and that's what this nurse's ball is about. It's about raising more awareness. It could save lives because people are still getting HIV and AIDS. This could save people's life. And it's a fucking tribute to Robin. And Robin deserves a tribute. That little funeral that she got a few months back, come on now, even though she's not dead, but still, she deserves so much more. She was a legendary cast member on this show. She was very legendary. She's been on the show for 20 years, over 20. She deserves recognition, even if she's not really dead. But still, it's the point. And I just feel like Todd was being such a son of a bitch, and it was so dead wrong. And I felt so fucking bad for Sabrina, like, cause she's a really nice woman, very lovely. You know, that's a chick that I wouldn't mind being with. She's a very nice lady. I like her. She reminds me so much of Robin. So much. And like I said, if Robin was really dead, I would be rooting for her to be with Patrick. Dead seriously. I would be rooting for her because she's the type of person that Patrick need in his life and that Emma could need in her life if Robin was really dead. But nonetheless, I hope that she does get some happiness in her life. You know, she finds the right dude that's going to treat her right because she really is a lovely girl. And Todd is just so full of shit. Like, seriously, Todd. Now, let me get on to this with this bitch Carly, because I swear I want to choke this bitch. You don't even understand how badly I want to choke Carly. She gets on my motherfucking nerves. You come over to Michael's house, not just come over there being a little rude, might I add, but you come over there cop blocking him from getting some pussy. Like, excuse my French, but she did cop block Michael. He was about to get it on with Starr for the first time, and she fucked that up. I don't know why the fucking writers trying to take so long in letting Michael get him some. Because I thought this was going to be the episode where him and Starr finally slept together. But Carly had to go fuck that up. I'm like, Carly, seriously, you could ruin a wet dream. My God, woman. And then you going to come in there with some little half-ass apology, knowing damn well you didn't mean it. All Carly keep doing is saying that AJ is the victim. He was trying to play the victim. Bitch, what is your role? I can tell you what your role is. Your role is you're the manipulator. You manipulate every motherfucking body in your life. You've been manipulating Jason, manipulated Sonny, you manipulated Jax, and you just manipulate everybody. You've been manipulating your kids. And you're a man-eater. So who the fuck are you to judge AJ? Michael, like Michael said, he has that fucking right to get to know his father, whether this bitch like it or not. And Sonny and Carly always try to act like they so much better and smarter than everybody. If you were that smart, why can't y'all see that y'all pushing Michael further and further into AJ's arms? Why can't y'all see that? The more y'all badmouth AJ and talk so much shit and try to stop Michael, the more and more Michael is starting to move towards AJ. It's just common sense. Like, seriously, get a fucking clue. You come over there with some sad, sorry ass apology that you don't even mean just to get Michael to talk to you again. I could see it in Michael's face. He looked really like he wanted to smack the shit out of Carly, but I could tell Michael don't put his hands on no woman, and that's a good thing. But he looked like he wanted to smack the shit out of her. I understand, you know, no man should put his hands on a woman, but for Carly, I would make an exception. I'm just saying, because I wanted to lay hands on that bitch. I'm just saying, she got on my fucking nerves today. And then when you found out Michael was going to vote his shares to make sure AJ became CEO, you're going to tell Michael that you're the executor of the trust and that he's not getting those shares until he's 25. So he's about to be, what, 22? Ain't Michael about to be 22? I think 21? No, 21. So he got about 3-4 more years till he's 25. So my thing about that is, Michael, don't even worry about it. You're still going to get the last laugh when you're around AJ, and it's going to piss Sonny and Carly off, and I can't wait to continue to see it because I could tell that it's really getting to him. And I'm loving the fact that Michael told that bitch, take your shears and get out. I was like, you better tell her. I was sitting there rolling. He said, take your shears and get out. I was like, I would have said the same motherfucking thing, but I would have put some more cussing into it. I'm just saying. I would have told that bitch, take that 6%. And deuces, go kick rocks. Because I am so sick of that bitch. Like, she is just Janet from another fucking planet. I'm just saying, I cannot stand Carly with her self-righteous ass. Who the fuck died and made you the matriarch of Port Charles, bitch? You done did so much shit in your life and you never own up to shit that you do, you fucking man-eater. I can't stand that bitch. She act like she's so high and mighty. She always talk about how her and Sonny always fought for everything that they got. No, bitch. Sonny fought for everything you got. Bitch, you suck dick for everything that you got. How you think you got the millions of dollars that you got, bitch? Every man that you married got money. The Metro Court. How you think you got that? Because of Jax, bitch. Go sit down somewhere. Cocksucker. I cannot stand her. Anyway. Let me just say this. I'm behind Michael getting to know AJ 100%. But if AJ is using Michael in any way, then we shall find out. We shall see. But anyway, Faizon. I swear, Anna, you know shit is about to get real. When Faizon took his mask off and he revealed himself to her, I was like, wow. I cannot wait for next week. I just can't, because I know starting Monday, it's about to get real ugly in Port Charles. I can't wait, because I know that shit gonna be fun. I certainly cannot wait. Faizon needs to go. Like, seriously. Faizon is such a sick person. Like, he is so deranged. I feel bad for Anna, though, because I think once she get Robin back, I think her mind will just clear once she get Robin back. I felt bad, like, she's been getting played by Faizon, and she's been so, like, not, like, just having her blinders on, and that's not the Anna that I know. But I hope she kicked the shit out of Faizon. I hope she really do, because Faizon give me the creeps, personally. I don't get scared easily, but he just, and you know, he got that intimidating presence about him. Like, he's a frightening looking man, like, seriously. Anyway, Dr. Westborn, that bitch get on my fucking nerves, yo. She is so thirsty for Patrick. I'm like, girl, his wife is about to come back home, so you might as well go sit it down, girl. I cannot stand her, yo. Ugh. She look like she would enjoy a nice threesome. I'm just saying, she look like she's that type of girl. Like, she just ilk. I bet you she got all type of nasty infection. She look like she probably do got HIV. I wouldn't be surprised, because she's so fast. Like, and she just automatically just so rude, it don't make no sense. But Patrick, you know, he's a smart guy. He's not dumb. He's not gonna fall for no slick talk by this bitch. I doubt it. Anyway, Tracy, I am so through and over with Tracy Quartermaine. She just irritates me, like, to the point of no return. Bitch, AJ is your nephew, but yeah, you keep pushing him away. I'm like, Tracy, go sit down somewhere with your little sedity bougie ass, because I cannot stand her. All you care about is the money. Like, seriously, that's all you really care about is a dollar. That bitch get on my nerves. But anyway, when the fuck is Michael and Starr gonna get it on? Like, seriously. I don't know, because they had everybody all ready to see them hook up finally, and then Carly come in, and ugh. But anyway, today's episode was great. That district attorney, he looked crazy. Like, I don't even know where they dug him up from, but I'm glad that they took the deal. But anyway, I hope everybody have a wonderful weekend. I'll see everybody on Monday. Have a great, wonderful weekend. Oh, and I meant to tell everybody, leave your comments in the comment box. I love reading your comments. I read everyone's comments. I try to reply back to everyone. I love reading y'all comments, good or bad or indifferent. I love reading them because y'all comments are, some of y'all comments are hella funny. I love reading them. So I see y'all Monday. Have a wonderful, terrific weekend. Bye.